Oh, Tony, it's such a nice day. Oh, just feels so good. Almost feels like summer again. I bet it's very close to 70 degrees today, and it didn't freeze. I was so glad because I forgot to pick my oregano. I picked dill and froze a bunch of dill. And, I need oregano for all the tomatoes. So I got out and was able to, actually, while we were talking, I got out and cut some of the oregano from the garden as much as I could get. I'm going to water it really well and hope that some new growth will come out, because I don't think we're supposed to have another hard freeze for a while. It won't grow fast, and it might not grow anymore, but maybe the ones that were close to the ground that I didn't cut will sprout. Wow. Just the sun on my face feels so amazing. I'm so glad at least that you have nice weather. And to me, when I'm down, if I can just go sit in the sun, it certainly doesn't take all the pain away or anything, but it does give me, a certain kind of energy. So I'm glad you at least have that. And warm weather. It's just so much better than, of course, a cold, crisp day can be good, but you don't really want to sit out in the sun. You want to be moving around. But I'm very happy for some mild weather for the next few days. People are starting to put their leaves out. I meant to Google and see what the best kinds of leaves are for composting. I do it every year, and then I know maple is good, and oak is the best, but oak leaves are tiny. And I have they're in my front yard, so those are oak leaves right there that I just passed. In case you can't see them, leaves don't look like, you can't really tell, but like dogwood is not good, and especially now because of the anthracnose disease that you really don't want to, even composting in the wintertime doesn't get hot enough a lot of times to kill the disease. So, oh wow, Paula's, so let me give you a little tour because I want to look at her front yard too. But now that the freeze killed a lot of stuff, you can see this yard better. It used to be so beautiful. Oh, she is a beautyberry. The grass looks nice back there. So there's the hugelkultur, those humps. She has some black-eyed Susan and other plants that are planted on it. But eventually it'll decompose, and it already has decomposed a lot. It was probably 3 times that high. Let me see if I can. So you see, it looks like a little berm there. So this whole thing was just yard. It was just grass. She planted a bunch of trees, a bunch of bushes and stuff like that. But you can't even see the house hardly. It's really a beautiful house. And on this side, behind that tree right there are some really tall trees. Oh no, you can see. Here, let me show you. I can't see the screen. All right. You can see right in the middle, next to that dormer, there's another tiny little roof, and that's the elevator. So it's not like a full-size elevator, but a person can get in it. And then because there was a handicapped person, he used it for his wheelchair. And then over there, you can see a little flat top roof, and that's the pool. She has a lap pool that she put in. So really very nice house. All right, let me get the, whoops. There. Well, it's a cloudless sky. I see some dog walkers up ahead. Might be Mike's wife and someone else, but no, they're all big dogs. The big dogs. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Those are some pretty dogs. Wow. I scared them. I don't ever know what to do, if I should say hey, or I guess I should just say hey, so they'll know I'm there. Wow, that's a pretty little red maple tree. lazy Sunday. Am I making you dizzy? Sorry. Just felt like swirling for a while. Another big set of oak leaves. I gotta check the calendar and see if this is the first leaf pickup. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna rake them up today. Then there's one, just one a month, I think. And then there's one in December. And maybe there's one more in January. But I probably, well, I usually get my neighbor's leaves, Clark's leaves, because his are oaks. Hear a car coming behind me. Definitely a Tennessee fan. That's Tennessee orange. A quite ugly picture, or ugly color. Feels so good today. You know, I can't even process what you told me about your family. It just doesn't even compute. But I'm glad you have a healthy attitude about it. And you can see it is just separate from you. But it's extremely hurtful. Hi. Well, there goes a Forester that's the exact same color as mine. My niece Lily just texted me that she and her husband are thinking about buying one for her to drive, but it's a 2009. So I'm sure it doesn't, well, I'm hoping it has a lot of security features, but I wonder how many of them were even available in 2009. But at least it'll be a big car that's more safe. She has a smaller car, and with the baby, it would be good to have an SUV, even though Foresters are actually considered small SUVs. Oh, here's some of that burning bush. A whole hedge of it. Oh, a whole fence of it. Oh, I've got a low battery. I wonder if it's going to turn the phone off when I hit clear. Nope, it didn't. Isn't that pretty? Such a bright red, and it's still hanging on to the leaves. So that's nice. Yeah, Clark doesn't have that many leaves anymore because the trees are gone. My beauty berry's holding on to the berries, but the leaves are gone. There's a baby bike. Oh my, it's a baby motorcycle. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Who would have thunk it? A 5-year-old on a motorized bike. Hi. At least she's got a helmet on. to her. I like your bike. I think yours goes faster than mine. Is it like a motorcycle, running? Wow. You're kind of brave to be riding on it. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
9, wow. Well, that's very cool. I only had this kind of bike when I was your age. Have fun. Bye. Oh, somebody's got flags out. They're probably out of the shot, but I'll catch them when I turn around. Might be Marines because the Marine Corps' birthday is coming up. And veterans. Is it Veterans Day or Memorial Day? Or not Memorial Day because that's early in the year. Well, those trees really are beautiful, but not nearly as pretty as last year. I'll have to go back and do a comparison. But I'm thankful that they're pretty right now. Camera down a little bit so I can see where those flags are. It's kind of interesting because they're right between. Oh, it's the Trumpkin house. Oh, and they've got a sign up. Let's see what it says. Oh, thank you, veterans. Yep, it is veterans. It's going to be Veterans Day. These are just really some very good people. Well, I'm about to run out of battery. got a good number of flags. I think I'll do the same thing with bigger flags and just not as many of them in my yard. There's my neighbor. Bye, Tony.